Today we're going to be talking about my least favorite Call of Duty Zombies map from each game. Now, I don't want to be like objectively negative, but that's just the nature of this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to be starting out with Call of Duty World at War. Now, Nocturne Toten is pretty iconic, so I'll give that one a break. I feel like it'd be boring if I picked Noct. I think Shino and Darius are very, very solid. So unfortunately, the odd map out is Verrückt. Now, I do think this is easily the worst map on World at War. The layout is really, really tight and claustrophobic. It's only got 4 perks. It's got no pack-a-punch. The weapon pool isn't great. When you compare it to Shino Numa, which is like wide open, it's fun to train, the Wonderwaff's fun, like Shino Numa's great. The layout's awesome, and it's just fun. Darius, the layout is much better than Verrückt. I would say it's debatable between Shino Numa and Darius, which has the better layout, but I would say that Verrückt is definitely the worst map in this game. Now, coming up next, we have Black Ops 1. Now, for me personally, the worst map in Black Ops 1 is Shangri-La. Now, this map is difficult, but it's not like fun difficult like some Call of Duty Zombies maps. It's like horrible difficult. Like the spike traps are really, really annoying in spawn. The mud is really, really annoying. The water's really, really annoying. The shriekers, the napalm zombies, the monkeys taking your floater perks. Like, I understand that some of this stuff can be cool. It's also a really closed quarters map. There's not a lot of great training spots. This map is, again, claustrophobic, and it's just really, really tight and annoying. There's just not a lot of good positives when it comes to Shangri-La. I think even the Easter egg quest is really, really exhausting and annoying. You know, you have to go into night mode and do shit. I mean, just nothing about Shangri-La for me is fun and ever will be fun. Even though the wonder weapon's cool, it's kind of useless. A shrink ray gun that doesn't do damage per bullet is kind of annoying. Like, you have to shoot zombies to shrink them down and then run into them, risking your life to run into them. So I just don't really like a lot of things about Shangri-La. I think it and Verrückt could stay in the same tier of it's really tight, it's really annoying. I'd rather wipe my ass with sandpaper than play this Call of Duty Zombies map, to be honest. And Black Ops 1 has some good maps, like Ascension, such a nice beginner map. It's fun. And then Moon is kind of difficult, but it's not annoying difficult. It's kind of cool. The low gravity makes the movement weird. The Nova 6 crawlers are annoying, but whatever. And you could start on Moon and get a bunch of points and pack a punch a gun and get a perk if you want to. So Moon has a cool dynamic to it. But yeah, I just think Shangri-La kind of sucks. Sorry. Up next, we have Black Ops 2 Zombies, and I don't care. I would literally rather eat drywall than play Transit, especially solo. There's so much revisionist history about Black Ops 2, but this game was low-key a mess. Now, it is one of my favorite Call of Duty Zombies games. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but objectively, Transit, Die Rise, and Buried were like the bad maps at the time, and we were worried that Call of Duty Zombies was going to die because of Black Ops 2. Mob of the Dead and Origins literally carried this game so hard. Now looking back, Die Rise, I definitely like Die Rise a lot. Buried is cool, but it's boring. I think Mob of the Dead and Origins are, just 2 of the best maps we have in this, franchise. But I would definitely say Transit is the worst. They just bit off way more than they could chew. It came out in the wrong console generation. Fog is covering 80% of the map because the 360s and the PS3s just could not load it in. The map layout is atrocious. The bus is atrocious, sorry. Now, in theory, Black Ops 2 Transit could have worked, but in execution, it just didn't. Maybe if the bus was like a bullet train or a teleporter like in Revelations. There's just so many ways they could have done this, but they chose like the really slow bus. You also get ass fucked by denizens when you try to run around the map. The way the power works on this map is also atrocious. The turbine is horrible. The jet gun is horrible. Now, the jet gun could have been cool, but it ended up being horrible because if you overheat it, it breaks. The parts are scattered across the map. Everything about Transit is just a nightmare. Now, maybe if you get 4 friends on, it could be fun. Maybe if you mod it and get 8 people, it could be fun. But solo, this map is an absolute nightmare. You need like Stamina Up Plus. Like, Stamina Up 1 is just not enough here. Like, they just, like I said, bit off more than they could chew. This map is boring, it sucks, it's difficult, and the vibes are just horrible. Like the Green Run vibes, it's like being in a swamp. It's just horrible. I don't know, I don't like it. Now we're going to be talking about Black Ops 3. Now, I'm not going to be boring. I'm not going to just say the Giant. If I just said the Giant, that would be so boring because it's a World at War map remaster in a very modern Call of Duty Zombies game, so we're not doing that. We're not doing the Giant. That would just suck. I'm going to say that Revelations is the worst, and again, I'm going to say they bit off more than they could chew, but Revelations is definitely fun. It definitely has a difficult but fun Easter egg quest. I think Revelations falls flat because there was nothing really new about it. All the locations are the same besides the boss fight arena and the Pack-a-Punch room. That's really the only new stuff that's on this map. I mean, the 2 wonder weapons are recycled. Everything about this map is recycled, and I think the traversal is a lot better on this map than it is in Transit. I think it's a good, it's a good way to juxtapose giant zombies maps. Revelations does it correctly with the teleporters and Nocts, and the flying. What do you call it? I don't know, but you could like fly from island to island. But a lot of things about Revelations just don't work. Like I said, the weapon pool kind of sucks. The wonder weapons kind of suck. The location is just kind of boring. But Revelations isn't even that bad of a map. I feel like the floor of Black Ops 3 is still very, very high. Like, this might be the worst map in Black Ops 3, but it's still at least a 6 out of 10 zombies map, maybe 7. And some people are going to love it and say it's 10, but I think Black Ops 3 is absolutely stacked. So, I'm just going to say Revelations is the worst. All right, now we have Black Ops 4 Zombies. And I'm going to be honest, I like this game a lot more than other people, and I think my least favorite map is still Voyage of Despair, because 9 is really good, not going to lie, 9 is really good. I love Blood of the Dead, I do love Classified too, I love most of the DLC maps. I think Togder Toten's kind of ass and boring, but I would still say Voyage of Despair sucks more. I truly do hate the vertical layout of this map. I don't like the Easter egg quest. The wonder weapon's cool, I guess. But I just don't like Voyage of Despair. I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just not my favorite. I think it's the worst map on Black Ops 4. It's either that or Togder Toten. You could really put either of them in there. I just think these maps kind of suck. Now coming up next, we have Black Ops Cold War. Now, Black Ops Cold War was actually pretty solid. I remember enjoying most of them. I really liked D Machine. I really liked Mauer Toten. Foreskin was okay. I'm going to say Firebase Z is the worst map in Black Ops Cold War. The Ray K or whatever it's called, that wonder weapon was really cool, but this map just kind of sucks. The step where you have to trap the boy in the little teleporter thing, I haven't played it in so long, I can't really think of the names. Maybe it was a mimic. You had to trap a mimic in like a little suction tube from Ghostbusters, and that was really horrible. The Orta boss fight is like fine. I just don't like Firebase Z that much. I mean, I don't have a lot to say about it. I just don't like it. All right, now finally we have Black Ops 6. Now, I'd be doing a disservice if I picked a Black Ops 6 map. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I only played Liberty Falls and Terminus, and I thought both of the maps were really, really cool. I have not had a chance to play any of the new DLC maps. So Black Ops 6, we're just gonna kind of leave open-ended. I really just haven't played it enough. If I had to go off what other people say in the gameplay I've seen, I would say The Tomb is the worst Black Ops 6 Zombies map, because Shattered Veil looked like a lot of fun, Citadel looked like a lot of fun, and I really liked Terminus and the other launch map. But I guess if I had to, I would just say The Tomb is the worst, but that's really it. Those are my least favorite Call of Duty Zombies maps from each Treyarch game. And before this video ends, I just wanted to give a shout out to my homie Jolts. I have known bro for literally 10 years, and he's like, yo, I could send over some gameplay so you can make content, and I really appreciate it, because it's either that or I just start stealing gameplay from people, because I currently cannot game and my stash is low and I haven't been able to play a lot of BO6. I'm dealing with some health BS, so I've been bedridden since October, but I'm still trying my best to get better, A, and B, while I'm in bed, I still want to be able to make content and stuff, because that's still what I love to do. So big shout out to Jolts, day one homie. Just wanted to say he's awesome, and thank you for sending me content. I appreciate it.